What if some of nature's strangest mysteries were hiding a truth most people never learned? A mushroom appearing overnight like the earth decided to redecorate. A moth flying into a porch light like it has absolutely no life plan. And quicksand swallowing people in movies like the ground has personal issues. But what if the real mystery is even stranger than the myth? Today on Mystical Earthlings, we're busting the mystery behind 3 nature myths that still fool people today. And by the end, you may never look at mushrooms, moths, or mud the same way again. Let's begin with one of nature's strangest mysteries: mushrooms. They appear after rain. They grow in forests, fields, shadows, and decaying wood. And sometimes they pop up overnight like tiny umbrellas for forest goblins. For a long time, many people assumed mushrooms were plants. And honestly, it makes sense at first. They grow from the ground. They don't run away. They have a very plant-adjacent attitude. But here's the truth. Mushrooms are not plants. They are fungi. And fungi are so strange that in some ways they are closer to animals than plants. Which means that mushroom on your pizza is having a much deeper identity crisis than you realized. Plants make their own food from sunlight. Mushrooms do not. Instead, fungi absorb nutrients from their environment. They break things down. They recycle life back into the earth. They turn decay into renewal. And the mushroom you see above ground is only part of the story. Much of the organism is hidden underground as a network called mycelium, almost like nature's secret web beneath our feet. So the mystery isn't just what mushrooms are. The mystery is what they represent. Decay becoming renewal, death feeding life, the invisible world supporting the visible one. Mushrooms are not plants. They are part of an ancient kingdom quietly transforming the earth from below. And honestly, they deserve more respect than just being picked off someone's salad. Now let's move into the night. You've probably seen this before. A moth flying around a porch light, or circling a flame like it's under a spell. Like it got invited to a tiny insect rave and forgot where the exit was. So people say moths are obsessed with flames. And spiritually, moths are often connected to transformation, attraction, surrender, and the danger of chasing what looks beautiful. And honestly, moths do have that mysterious, I know something you don't energy. But the biological truth is different. Moths are not obsessed with flames. Artificial light confuses their navigation system. For millions of years, moths use natural light from the moon and stars to guide their movement. Very poetic, very celestial, very mystical earthlings. But then humans showed up with porch lights, street lights, lamps and flames, and moths basically said, "Cool, 500 moons. Great, totally normal." That artificial light throws them off. Instead of flying straight, they may circle the light again and again, trapped in confusion. So the mystery isn't that moths love fire. The real mystery is how something meant to guide them can become the very thing that disorients them. And that's where the spiritual lesson gets interesting. Not every light is meant to be followed. Some lights guide you, some lights distract you. And some lights have you flying in circles at 2 a.m., like you made questionable choices. Quick pause, Mystical Earthlings. If you enjoy busting the mysteries hidden inside nature, animals, and the universe, make sure you subscribe. Because this channel is all about looking beyond the obvious and asking, what is nature really trying to show us? And also, sometimes asking, why is nature so dramatic? Now, let's keep going, because this last mystery has been fooling people for generations. Now, this myth has trapped people's imagination for a long, long time. Quicksand. In movies, quicksand acts like a monster from the earth. One wrong step, and suddenly someone is sinking, screaming, disappearing completely beneath the surface, while their friend stands there, yelling, "Grab my hand! Sir, the ground is eating me." This is not the time for vague teamwork. But here's the truth. Quicksand usually does not suck you all the way under. That dramatic movie version is mostly exaggerated. Quicksand is a mixture of sand and water that becomes unstable when disturbed. When you step into it, it can lose strength and trap your legs. But because the human body is less dense than quicksand, most people don't just vanish underneath it. The real danger is panic. If someone struggles too hard, they can get more stuck. Which is unfair, because panic is exactly what most of us would bring to the situation. The danger can also increase near tides, rivers, or remote areas where help is far away. So the mystery isn't that quicksand is secretly hungry. The real mystery is how something that looks like solid ground can suddenly stop supporting you. And spiritually speaking, that feels a little too familiar. Because sometimes in life, what looked stable suddenly says, actually, no. Nature doesn't always warn you before the ground changes beneath your feet. But quicksand is not a movie monster. It's more like nature's weird trapdoor. Very dramatic, very inconvenient, terrible place to wear cute shoes. So there you have it. 3 mysterious nature myths finally busted. Mushrooms are not plants, moths are not obsessed with flames, and quicksand usually doesn't swallow people whole. But maybe the biggest truth is this: nature is mysterious, not because it has no explanation, but because the explanation is often more fascinating than the myth, and sometimes much funnier. So tell me in the comments, which mystery surprised you the most? And which one made you question everything you learned from cartoons? Subscribe to Mystical Earthlings for more hidden truths behind animals, nature, space, and spiritual symbolism. Because here we don't just look at nature, we listen to what it's revealing. Even when nature is being weird, dramatic, and slightly unhinged.